Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for March 2020. I've pulled out some cards for you and it's just going to be little quick readings that I'm going to get done for everybody. I hope you can see all the cards. As I look at your cards here, Aquarius, I do see that there's there could be a water and fire sign around you at the moment. Water being Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, and the fire signs being Leo, Aries and a Sag. And I think they're playing quite, it doesn't have to be, they can have this in their chart, but I really feel that they are playing a huge part in what's happening in your life at the moment. Now, as I look at your cards, Aquarius, you being an air sign, I think there's a water sign going to be coming in, or they're already in your life. And they could be promising the earth, okay? They could be making all sorts of gestures to make you maybe let your barrier down, you know, for you to maybe allow them to move in or get engaged, or kind of making promises that maybe they can't fulfill at this particular time. I do feel though we've got the Hangman here, and I think maybe you are going to come out of a stage of feeling stagnant with this person, or maybe this person's been holding back and now they are coming forward. But I would be really careful with my finances around this person at this particular time. You could be the one that is sustaining this relationship, or you're the one that's using all your energy or resources for this particular relationship, because we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, we've got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and I think maybe you are having to dip into your savings or your resources to get this, whatever it is in this relationship going, whether maybe you do live together, or you're the one that's been left to pay for everything, or you've been out of pocket in some way. Okay, I feel that you have been out of pocket in some way in this particular dealing. Now, it doesn't have to be a male, it could be a female. I think what's happening is making you feel quite trapped. Maybe you don't want to confront it in case it blows into something else, Aquarius. I think you're feeling quite trapped. You're really thinking about it and not quite sure how to manoeuvre this particular person. But you will be able to, because it is only in your head, okay? It is just something that you need to try and work out the best way to get yourself either out of this situation or get this person to pull their weight, if you like. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse, and it's almost like you could be feeling quite unwell at the moment. Okay, you could be feeling quite unwell, really down, and I think it's to do with this particular situation. It's not just a resting phase. I really feel that you could be feeling that maybe your energy feels blocked, or you just feel totally exhausted with what is going on. You're maybe having to take on more shifts at work, or take on an extra job to pay this other amount of money that it seems to, the resources that you need to pay out. I don't want this to be a negative reading, but let's face it, things come up. We do have the Seven of Swords here. Now this can either be someone around you, and I keep taking it back to these two other signs, that could be trying to get away with things that is in a sneaky way, that maybe not telling you everything, taking something that belongs to you, and I do think it's your finances. Be careful leaving money lying about, or your bank details, in like that. This could also be you just getting up and going. You could just think, I don't want to deal with this any longer, and you don't want to feel trapped in this relationship anymore, so you are going to take what belongs to you and leave. This doesn't have to be a negative card. The Seven of Swords, it could be you just up and then going, maybe not telling anybody, but just doing what you have to do. We have the Four of Pentacles here, and that's you maybe trying to salvage the other things that you've lost. You're now going to be putting a higher guard up around what belongs to you and your finances. I would even go as far as to say changing PIN numbers and things, okay, and computers, or your bank details. Be very careful with your bank details. There's a lot of things here about financing and things in material world, and because a lot of this is, I feel, in the reverse, if you like, I think it's a warning sign to be careful of who you give your details to, even right down to making sure your phone isn't, say, on Bluetooth or whatever, that someone can go in and take out your details. Okay, we have a King of Wands here in reverse, and this can be someone around you. I do think it's a male energy that is very maybe acting quite a bullying way, not being very adaptable, I feel like, putting maybe blocks and things that you want to move forward. They are going to block you every single turn. Now this can be a father, it can be a partner, a husband, a boyfriend, even an older child, but there could be someone here that is blocking something that you want to do. Maybe you're wanting to leave and escape, and this person's just making it very difficult for whatever reason. I pulled out 2 other cards though, just to try and get a clarifier on it, and we have the Hermit here, and I think you're going to have to really analyse and look at your situation, whatever this is in, whether it be your love life or your financial situation or your work life, but you're going to start shining a torch on everything that needs attention. There's a lot of things needing attention at the moment. Maybe it's becoming overwhelming. I think when I see the 9 of Wands here, I do think you feel a bit overwhelmed with it all. It seems to be just too much for you. But you will get through this with it being the 9 of Wands. You are coming to the end of whatever this situation is. The feeling of being... I would also get a health check as well at this particular time. Get a health check done. You could be just you could maybe need your bloods done, or if you're on any kind of medication, maybe the dosage or something at the moment for some reason, Aquarius. I feel that's coming in. So I hope you get something out of that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Give us a little thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And I hope to see you all back here later on in the month. Speak to you later, Aquarius.